आए या तुझको बुलाए, दिल की सुने और दिल की सुनाए, यूं ही याद की डोर को जोड़ तुमसे, यूं ही याद की डोर को जोड़ तुमसे, लगन की अगन को लगाया करूं, भ्रिकुटी की कुटिया में बैठे ही बैठे।
Om Shanti. Good evening to all the viewers, today's participants, and well-wishers. Topic for today's webinar is managing excellence through human values. Counselor is Dr. Tulika Dasi. Dr. Tulika Dasi was the faculty for a very reputed college in Kolkata and recently she has taken a retirement. Besides that, she is an expert of counseling and spiritual health and is practicing as a spiritual counselor for the last 2 years very successfully. With her in supportive role, we have Big K Divine Sister Kusum Tiwari. Kusum Tiwari is also from the education sector and working as a principal in a very reputed school at Uttar Pradesh. She started practicing as a spiritual counselor for the last 5 months very successfully. Today's session will be live on YouTube as well as Facebook. We accept any kind of mental health related counseling. We ask kindly to the filling of the counseling from our website ams.www.speechseva.com. Also, we can be contacted on our WhatsApp number 932107078 for any kind of mental health related counseling. We request our viewers to like, share, and subscribe YouTube channel to themselves and to their friends. And also would like to invite suggestion from them if it will to get the feedback for our session. It will help to make our webinar better. Now, with the remembrance of Guru Baba, who is our Supreme Father, Supreme Teacher, Supreme Sadguru, and also Supreme Counselor. We also seek the blessing from our most loving relatives and also single brothers and sisters. I request now Dr. Kulikari to start today's session. Thank you very much everyone for joining by the hour.
Om Shanti. Good evening, everybody. Today's demo counseling session is on managerial excellence through human values. Sister Kusum and I will participate in this session. Sister Kusum is the principal of our school as well as a well-known counselor. So with the blessings of our Supreme Father, Supreme Teacher, and Supreme Counselor, Parampita Paramatma, Shiv Baba, we shall start the session. Good evening, sister. Please feel free to discuss your problems with me. I assure you that I shall not disclose any word of our conversation to anybody.
Good evening, sister.
Good evening.
Sister, first of all, I will introduce that myself, Kusum. And, I am Director of Management Committee. So, I will tell you about my
Excuse me.
I am the Director of Management Committee of an English Medium Private School. Recently, I am facing problems from the management level as well as the school authority. The management wants to raise the school fees, but the school authority is very resistant.
Okay, why do you
So,
want to raise school fees at this time?
sister, actually, we keep a qualified and experienced teacher, improve the school standard, as well as the benefit of the student. For these, teachers must be paid well. Otherwise, we must take an experienced teacher who will be happy for low salaries, but we must provide the student with good library, modern practical science laboratories, and sports facilities so that all students receive the best theoretical. We want to give them not practical knowledge. We want to give them both theoretical and practical both knowledge. At the same time, we must maintain hygiene in the school to prevent outbreak and spread. Nowadays what is happening that there are lots of the cases of dengue and chikungunya. The whole school must be clean on regular basis so that no child is affected by this disease. Again, students are provided with school dresses and books. Also, if three children of the same parents are studying in this school, the smallest child have to only 15% of the school fee. Sister, are you listening?
Yes, sister.
For all these facilities, we require money. This money must be collected from the school fees. After all, the parents are paying the money for the betterment of their own children.
I understand your points clearly, sister. Why is the school authority reluctant to raise school fees? Have you discussed the matter with them?
Yes, sister. The principal says that at present parents are unable to pay such high fees for their children. Most of the children and their parents are suffering from dengue and chikungunya, and they were hospitalized due to this. For the medical expenses have increased tremendously over the past month, much beyond their abilities. Parents are also unable to pay the school fees on time and are requested for 6 months time.
Okay.
Academic standard in the school is high. Most children who have suffered from these diseases have become very, very weak and are unable to cope up with their studies, sister. They cannot attend classes regularly due to the health and are very unhappy and upset about it. Principal insists that while good academic performance is absolutely essential for achieving good career, moral values are also important in life and cannot be ignored.
What did you say, sister?
We had opened and set up a school in order to serve the society. But for this, we must first earn. We cannot pay the money from our own pocket, can we, sister?
No,
The,
sister.
the principle is being emotionally blackmailed by the parents. There is no question of emotion here. We must be practical. Money matters here. The principal says much more stress on the moral values. She pays more attention on the moral values. I understand that moral values are important in life. At the same time, students must learn to be practical so that they can face and overcome all adverse life situations.
Okay, see, sister, you are the director. This means that you are in the managerial level. And
Yeah.
I really appreciate your motto, serving and earning. See, I am happy to know that students are taught by experienced teachers and they get facilities of good library, modern science laboratories, and also sports facilities. You are maintaining proper hygiene in the school to prevent outbreak and spread of diseases. This is really praiseworthy. Again, you are providing students with school dresses and books. As far as I can understand, all the expenses are borne by parents alone, sister. This is the
Yes.
reason you want to raise school fees, isn't it?
Yes.
See, since you say that your motto is serving the society, then how do you serve, sister? By paying attention to and caring for the people for whom you are either directly or indirectly responsible for, isn't
Hmm.
it? See, this includes looking after their well being, compassionately helping them overcome problems, and inspiring them to do their best work. Do you agree with me?
Yes, I agree with you, sister.
See, you must also cultivate a communicative and cooperative environment and help facilitate a positive work environment. Am I right?
Yeah.
See, you will agree with me that the principal is also in the managerial level in the school,
Hmm.
right? And she has to deal with people of different age groups
Yes.
from various backgrounds with different ideas. See, this means that different groups will be motivated by different things and will work better in different ways, isn't it?
Hmm.
See, she has to deal with students of different age groups, teachers, non teaching staff, as well as guardians of students, right? So, at the same time, she has to comply with the wishes of the managing committee. So, she has to deal with variety of people. She has to support them to get the best work done and at the same time reduce their stress. See, you will agree with me that nothing should hinder a student from obtaining quality education. For students are the future of our nation and they need education to live a dignified life and take our society towards progress. Students are the future of the country, isn't it so, sister?
Yeah.
See, so we must remember that we are human beings, not human doings. And we must make the students understand this clearly. See, you are a human being playing the role of director. The principal is also a human being playing the role of principal of a school. See, managerial excellence is achieved only through human values. This means values that bring out the goodness of human beings and society at large. Sister, basic human values refer to those values which are at the core of being human. The values which are considered basic inherent values in human beings include truth, honesty, loyalty, trust, love, peace, joy, etc. See, because they bring out the fundamental goodness of human beings and society at large. See, love is called the complete value, since this is the feeling of relatedness to all human beings. Love includes acceptance, compassion, empathy, and kindness. See, sister, acceptance does not mean to agree with the person or be in favor of a situation. Acceptance means not to be disturbed by the behavior of the person or the presence of situation. See, compassion, empathy, kindness indicate that a person is helpful, isn't it? Do you agree with me?
Yes, sister.
See, sympathy means you can understand what the person is feeling. Empathy is the ability to understand how others are feeling and to see things from their perspective. Compassion is the willingness to relieve the suffering of another. So you cannot say that the principal is emotionally blackmailed by parents. She has empathy towards parents who are also human beings. See, parents did not say that they will not pay school fees, did they? They
No.
just want 6 months time to come out of their financial crisis, isn't it? So see, the principal is a compassionate person. She cannot tell parents to take away their children from school, can she?
No.
So people who are kind and compassionate are more satisfied with their lives. They have better physical and mental health, and they have stronger relationships. See, being kind and compassion can help other people and make you feel good too. See, unless the principal herself has high moral values, how can she teach the student moral values? She's an exemplary figure in her school. I think you must be proud of her. Sister, there is a saying, when money is lost, nothing is lost.
Hmm.
When health is lost, something is lost. When character is lost, everything is lost. So if one does not have moral values, what type of character will one have? Isn't it? So moral values and human values that make up our character are more important than money. Do you agree with me?
Yes, yes, sister.
See, so the principal lays emphasis on teaching moral values to the students, right? See, we say student life is the best life. No? Students are always under the canopy of protection by parents, teachers, and staff. Once students leave school and are out into the vast world, there will be nobody to guide them, nobody to protect them and listen to them. And if they receive guidance, care, and attention in school, they will always remember that. And in future, they will show concern over their colleagues, friends, and youngsters. See, you say that you are facing so many problems. What would be a workplace if problems didn't ever arise? See, problem solving is a key part of a manager's job. A great manager identifies and overcomes various problems before they become bigger issues. And to do this, you have to pay attention to detail. See, sister, by spotting problems before they come to you and identifying the root cause of the problem, what happens? You take the pressure off your employees and those above you. See, at the end of the day, when you are the director, everything comes down to you. This means you are not just responsible for your work, you are responsible for the work of your employees too. Do you agree with me?
Yes, yes, sister.
See, so good managers hold themselves accountable when things go wrong and they take little credit when things go right. No, that is indicator of leadership. No, that is leadership quality. So when employees see their managers taking accountability for their actions, they appreciate the act and return it. Right? So attitudes are contagious, and it's up to you to ensure that it's a positive attitude and not a negative one spreading through the workplace. As a director, you need to ensure that team morale is high. You want the students to be practical so that they can face and overcome all adverse life situations. Sister, we can only face and overcome all adversities in life with human values and not with money. See, sister, crores of people worldwide lost their lives due to corona. They had money, but money could not save their lives. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Another important human value is trust. Trust is the foundation value of relationship. Trust takes years to build, but only a second to break. In every relationship, trust is important. And the relationship between you and the principal is no different. So building trust increases productivity and efficiency. So trust the principal, show your support, and believe in her hard work. And you will find that your work has become easier. See, we must remember the greatest power within all of us is the power to cooperate. So cooperate with the principal and you will find that everything will work out well. Night is always followed by day, isn't it? So have patience and these dark days will end very soon. Sister, you can also do something. You tell the principal to approach charitable institutes, those who can provide scholarship to those students who perform very good results. So what happens, as you said, many students are not coming to school, attendance is very low. So what happens, they will be motivated and those who are not doing such good results will also be motivated when the others get awards or scholarships. See, if children are not healthy and not fit to attend classes and parents are facing financial problems, you can also arrange to give every child health drink during tiffin time to boost their immunity, say for a period of 3 to 6 months, depending on the requirement. So instead of getting frustrated, confused, and underperforming, the students will become productive, motivated, and engaged. See, this will give you a very good opportunity to serve the society. As you said, no, your motto is to serve and to earn. Finally, I agree with you wholeheartedly that money is indeed very important in life. But if there is no good intention behind it, then it will be similar to paper or plastic flowers that are kept only for decorative purpose, but does not give fragrance. Similarly, true happiness in life cannot be obtained only from money. I do hope that I have been able to convince you, sister. You are really fortunate to get such a compassionate principal in your school. And I wish you success in life. I wish her success in life too.
I was thinking that she is reluctant, but I got a different idea that if she is doing for the welfare of the students and the institution only. And see, I was thinking we should get benefits because see, if financial problems are arising, then we are not able to cope up with teachers, with facilities, and with all that, na? But yes, sister, your suggestions are very good to me. I will take care of this, and you told that relationship is very, very important. So I will see this matter, and definitely I'm going to cooperate and understand my this principle. Also. Her point of view is also correct according to what you have suggested. So I will accept many things, sister.
Yes, sister. I think it will not be any problem anymore. So, see, it depends upon your attitude, isn't it? The way you look at life. So, because she's so compassionate, because she's so empathetic, And because she gives stress to moral values, I'm sure if you cooperate with her, you will obtain good results.
Okay. Thank you so much for your support to me and suggestions too. I will implement this in my institution and get a
Thank you,
good.
sister, for coming forward to take my suggestions. I wish you success in life.
Thank you. Thank you. Over to Anil Bhaiji.
Thank you very much, Dr. Tulika Jaji, counselor for today's topic, manager excellence through human values. Counseling herself is a principal at school, with a course as a counselor. She is a counselor also, stating that she wants suggestion because some complications has arisen because the school management wants to increase the fees while the parents are protesting against it. We know that nowadays running school is not very easy, and government donation is also not so much that it can take the increase in the cost of teachers' salary or the payment which they have to make for the non-clerical staff, lab is course. So many expenses are there, which are also going up like any other field. So this is also like running a business nowadays. Because management has to be very careful because all the children are not very, parents of all the children are not very rich. They feel that it is a very big burden for them to pay the fees for the children because there are so many other expenses, their uniform, their books, so many other expenses are there. So considering that there are many problems when the increase in the fees is to be decided by the management. Because on the one side, the school has to pay heavy expenses for their day-to-day and also expenses which are not in their control. And the other side, they have to see that the parents are not burdened also of the year. So considering these all factors, as the counselor suggested that there are moral and human values which need to be considered before burdening the parents with raising the fees. So the best suggestion is that you have to take the parents into the confidence, and with the involvement of the parents and with the management committee, some amicable solution can be found out where the parents are not burdened so much that some of their poor children have to leave the school. Because we know that education is very important, whether the parents are rich or poor. But this education, as the government always says, provided to each and every student. So at least now students who can afford to pay easily, they are not so much against this, but especially poor people, children should be given consideration as and when the fees is to be increased. So in this case, there can be some other alternative. If there are certain charitable organizations who are helping the educational institution also. So also there are people who give scholarship to the good students. That option also can be considered so that parents are not burdened with the goodness school fees. Because we know that in India, education is not free for poor children. So this is a big question mark. How they can continue their education. So management should consider about this and be lenient about those students. Or if they are not able to pay a lump sum, the installment can also be given of them the option for this. Considering that poor children are sometimes they're very good in study, but they need some financial support also. The managing committee can consider the case. For those who can pay easily, for them there should be any problem. So hopefully the solution given by our brother funds will be acceptable to the management committee and to the parents also. Because cost of living is going up, teachers' salary is not very good in India also. But teachers give a lot of time. They are the one who build the future citizens of India. So they shouldn't be also deprived of a good salary. So some funds can be generated to some other means also, which will not unnecessary burden the parents. So session was there to create the awareness. This is a big issue. As and when the fees is raised, a big protest from students, parents, and sometimes it is not very easily possible to get a solution for this. But definitely with the involvement of all the parties, all the grievance parties, amicable solution can be found out and must be made sure that poor students shouldn't be deprived of the education which the government says is their right also. So thank you very much. Session comes to end with this. Hope Shanti. Good night to all of you.